What is psychology? What is it really? Is it mind reading? Fortune teller? Hypnosis? Or guessing someone's personality after one glance? Wait, so psychologists can read minds? Nope. If I could, I'd know where your missing wallet is.
Psychology is not mind reading.
Is not fortune telling. Is not hypnosis. And it is not guessing personality after one glance.
Psychology is the systematic scientific study of behaviors and mental processes.
Systematic.
Means follows an organized and structured approach when studying people.
Scientific. It uses the scientific method, a process involving observation, experimentation, and evidence. Behaviors.
It refers to any observable action a person or animal does. Includes what we can see and measure directly, such as speaking, walking, eating, or facial expression. Mental processes are internal hidden activities of the mind. Things we can't see directly but can infer from behavior or self-reports.
What are the major goals of psychology?
Describe. The first goal of psychology. To observe and tell what a person or organism doing.
Explain.
The second goal of psychology. To understand why that behavior is happening.
Predict.
The third goal of psychology. To guess or estimate what someone might do next based on what we know.
Control.
The last goal of psychology. To help change or improve behavior in positive ways.
This is Anna. It's the night before her big exam, and her mind won't stay quiet. She keeps checking her notes again and again. Imagine me, everything that could go wrong. This is what psychology calls overthinking, when your brain replays what if nonstop. Right now, we are looking at the first goal of psychology. Describe. What do we see? A worried student, restless, distracted, and overwhelmed.
Anna, why do you look so stressed?
I feel like I'm going to fail no matter how much I study.
Maybe you're not actually unprepared, Anna. Maybe you're just stressed.
My mind keeps imagining everything bad that could happen, failing the test and disappointing everyone.
This shows the second goal of psychology. Explain. Overthinking happens because the brain is trying to prepare for problems, even when the danger isn't real. Psychologists call this rumination. Now, the third goal, predict. If Anna continues overthinking, she may lose sleep, feel tired the next morning, and do worse on the exam.
Anna, you need to rest. Your brain won't work well tomorrow if you don't sleep.
Ben demonstrates slow breathing. Anna copies him. Her breathing slows. Then Ben gives her a simple plan. Study one topic at a time, take short breaks, stay positive, and rest before exam. Anna organizes her notes again, this time calmly. And this is the fourth goal of psychology, control. By changing her habits and thoughts, Anna reduces her stress and becomes ready for tomorrow.
What are the major branches of psychology? Abnormal psychology, behavioral psychology, biopsychology, clinical psychology, cognitive psychology, comparative psychology, counseling, psychology, cross-cultural psychology, developmental psychology, education psychology, experimental psychology, forensic psychology, health psychology, industrial organizational psychology, personality psychology, school psychology, social psychology, sports psychology.
How does psychology apply to my daily life? Let's use what we learned from Crash Course Psychology.
Centric topic is everything to know about the stages of sleep. Sleep is vital for overall health and is divided into stages that each serve different purposes. Understanding the stages of sleep helps you appreciate how your body and mind rejuvenate during rest. 1. Overview of the sleep cycle. Sleep is categorized into two main types: non-REM, REM sleep, and REM sleep. Non-REM sleep comprises the first three stages where your body slows down and prepares for deep rest. REM sleep, known for vivid dreaming and mental restoration. Each cycle lasts about 90 minutes, repeating several times during the night. 2. Stage 1, light sleep, NREM. This is the initial phase of sleep. Duration: lasts a few minutes. Characteristics: your heartbeat, breathing, and eye movements slow down. This is a light stage where you're easily awakened. Stage 1 transitions the body from wakefulness to deeper sleep. 3. Stage 2. Deeper light sleep, NREM. Stage 2 is where you settle into a more stable sleep. Duration: around 10 to 15 minutes during the first cycle, extending in later cycles. Characteristics: heart rate and body temperature drop further. Sleep spindles, brief bursts of brain activity, occur, protecting against waking up easily. Stage 2 allows for deeper relaxation. 4. Stage 3. Deep sleep, NREM. Stage 3 is the most restorative part of the sleep cycle. Duration: lasts 20 to 40 minutes. Characteristics: this stage features very slow brain waves. It's difficult to wake up from deep sleep. During this time, the body repairs muscles, tissues, and strengthens the immune system. Deep sleep is crucial for physical recovery and health. 5. Stage 4. REM sleep. REM sleep is the final stage of the sleep cycle. Duration: starts about 90 minutes after falling asleep, increasing in length with each cycle. Characteristics: the brain becomes highly active and vivid dreams occur. Eye movement is rapid, but the body remains still. REM sleep is essential for memory consolidation and emotional health. 6. The importance of the sleep stages. Each sleep stage serves a purpose. Stage 1. Transition to sleep. Stage 2. Stable sleep. Stage 3. Deep sleep. Physical recovery. Stage 4. REM sleep. Mental and emotional restoration. Skipping stages, particularly deep sleep or REM, can impact your health. Each stage of sleep plays a critical role in overall health, from physical recovery in deep sleep to mental restoration in REM. Ensuring you get enough sleep cycles each night helps support physical, mental, and emotional well-being.
Think back to a really vivid memory. Got it? Okay, now try to remember what you had for lunch 3 weeks ago. That second memory probably isn't as strong. But why not? Why do we remember some things and not others? And why do memories eventually fade? Let's look at how memories form in the first place. When you experience something, like dialing a phone number, the experience is converted into a pulse of electrical energy that zips along a network of neurons. Information first lands in short-term memory, where it's available from anywhere from a few seconds to a couple of minutes. It's then transferred to long-term memory through areas such as the hippocampus and finally to several storage regions across the brain. Neurons throughout the brain communicate at dedicated sites called synapses using specialized neurotransmitters. If two neurons communicate repeatedly, a remarkable thing happens. The efficiency of communication between them increases. This process, called long-term potentiation, is considered to be a mechanism by which memories are stored long-term. But how do some memories get lost? Age is one factor. As we get older, synapses begin to falter and weaken, affecting how easily we can retrieve memories. Scientists have several theories about what's behind this deterioration. From actual brain shrinkage, the hippocampus loses 5% of its neurons every decade, for a total loss of 20% by the time you're 80 years old, to the drop in the production of neurotransmitters like acetylcholine, which is vital to learning and memory. These changes seem to affect how people retrieve stored information. Age also affects our memory-making abilities. Memories are encoded most strongly when we're paying attention, when we're deeply engaged, and when information is meaningful to us. Mental and physical health problems, which tend to increase as we age, interfere with our ability to pay attention and thus act as memory thieves. Another leading cause of memory problems is chronic stress. When we're constantly overloaded with work and personal responsibilities, our bodies are on hyper alert. This response has evolved from the physiological mechanism designed to make sure we can survive any crisis. Stress chemicals help mobilize energy and increase alertness. However, with chronic stress, our bodies become flooded with these chemicals, resulting in a loss of brain cells and an inability to form new ones, which affects our ability to retain new information. Depression is another culprit. People who are depressed are 40% more likely to develop memory problems. Low levels of serotonin, a neurotransmitter connected to arousal, may make depressed individuals less attentive to new information. Dwelling on sad events in the past, another symptom of depression, makes it difficult to pay attention to the present, affecting the ability to store short-term memories. Isolation, which is tied to depression, is another memory thief. A study by the Harvard School of Public Health found that older people with high levels of social integration had a slower rate of memory decline over a 6-year period. The exact reason remains unclear, but experts suspect that social interaction gives our brain a mental workout. Just like muscle strength, we have to use our brain or risk losing it. But don't despair. There are several steps you can take to aid your brain in preserving your memories. Make sure you keep physically active. Increased blood flow to the brain is helpful. And eat well. Your brain needs all the right nutrients to keep functioning correctly. And finally, give your brain a workout. Exposing your brain to challenges like learning a new language is one of the best defenses for keeping your memories intact.
Psychology is important in our daily life because it helps us understand how our mind and body work. By studying the sleep cycle, psychology explains why we need enough deep sleep and dreaming to stay healthy, focused, and emotionally balanced. It also teaches us how memories are formed, how we take in information, store it, and recall it, so we can use better study habits and learn more effectively. Psychology even helps us understand why we forget things, such as when stress, lack of sleep, or too much new information makes our brain overload. Through these everyday examples, psychology guides us in improving our habits, managing stress, and making better decisions, allowing us to live healthier and more productive lives.